Hello, beauties. So, this message is for those that feel drawn to tarot, divinations, what the churchgoers would call witchcraft. Um, no, I'm gonna be real serious though. So, if you are drawn to those things, but you are constantly fighting against it because you are afraid of what other people are going to think of you, how they're going to perceive and judge you, thinking that, oh, someone that is into crystals and tarot is evil. Let me just go ahead and tell you it's not evil, but I want you to formulate your own opinion, not from what other people have to say. And the best way to do that is to pray and ask God, God, is this something that you are leading me towards? Give me a clear and direct sign. Question everything with God, not with people. And the reason why I say that is because God chose specific souls to reincarnate on earth to be light workers, to be the way showers. And if it is going to take a tarot deck for you to deeply connect with Christ so that you can intuitively receive divine wisdom and guidance, you do what you need to do. Because some of us are meant to wake up and be leaders, to lead others to Christ, and also to help others along the way. We collectively have to step up and be of service to awaken the other ones that are chosen to do specific tasks for God. When you hear God's will be done through beautiful souls like you. See, God gave each and every one of us gifts. And it's up to you whether or not you use it or not. But along with those gifts comes divine guidance. And I would tell you, like, I've always been different. And growing up, I would go to anybody's church. Anybody that invited me to church. I remember when I was very small, my parents worked a lot. So those churches that come around the neighborhoods and be trying to get the kids to come and sign up, and they would, even offer a bus to come and pick you up. And so I used to sign me and my friends up for those. And I went to various different churches, all kinds of religions. And what I learned is God is love. God is love. And so as long as you are seeking God and God's love, what is evil about it? If you want to deeply connect with Source and to feel, like literally feel the presence of the Lord, you have to dedicate time. You have to seek Him. Yes, the Bible is fine, but the Bible has been tampered with. So you have to use your own discernment, and you have to find other ways to feel Him in your heart and to have His essence flow directly through you and out of you. Because notice I said out of you, because you are sent here to help others. And the people that are telling you that's evil, that's bad, let me tell you. Let me tell you. If I would have listened to those negative, and by the way, let me say judgmental comments, God didn't send anybody to earth to tear anyone down and tell them what they should and shouldn't be doing. That is not what he said. So take everything to the Lord. Take everything in prayer and ask, like, if you have to say, you know what, God, I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that, but I need you to give me a sign. And you know what, God, like my ego might get in the way and might say, ooh, you tripping, you just trying to force, whatever side or whatever. But ask, you know what, I might need you to send me a definite yes or no 3 times. And guess what? Silence is a no. No response is like, no, I'm not even going to respond. And like, just like a parent, when your parent doesn't respond, it's like, you know the answer. It's a no. Don't ask me again. But if God gives you that sign again and again and again, Trinity, you can trust and believe that. So I've always had spirits and been able to feel spirits around me. And as a child, it was scary. I was that kid, it's a ghost in my room, there's something in there. And yeah, it was. It was. And guess what? Everybody wasn't meant to feel or sense that. But I was. Because God had a divine purpose. Because he knows that there are human 3D connections that are so attached and codependent on specific loved ones, family, friends, whatever, that when they go, they have a hard time releasing and detaching. So those souls need help. So just like that family member needs some comfort, some guidance, reassurance, that spirit that they are clinging on to is between worlds. And they need help from that family member to release and detach so that they can move on, either into reincarnation or to have their peace, whatever they contracted with God. So, if you are being drawn to pull you some cards, pull you some cards. Do what you got to do to deepen your connection, because trust me, one day you will really, really need that intuitive guidance. And I'm going to just sit here and tell you, I'm not even going to go into the whole full detail, but my life was physically under attack. I was spiritually under attack. And guess how I made it through? Guess how I slayed those demons? Guess how I avoided all of the confrontations that was coming near me? Spirit, the connection. So do what you need to do to be able to deepen your connection with God, because by the time you discern that intuitive guidance, who you are speaking to, like what you are receiving, like you are going to be so grateful that you tuned in and tapped in. Tap in, tune in, get them antennas working, because you have work to do. There are other collective individuals that is waiting for you. So go ahead and use your gifts and ignore those that try to keep you from stepping into your power just because they are too afraid to tap into their own. They don't believe. Whatever. Their issues is not your problem. But your growth, your evolving, that's on you. That's on you. And you can be able to receive messages from a bird's eye view, or you could just keep calling up those friends and family that don't never come through for you. But that's all I have to say. Question everything. Take everything to God. Wait for a sign. Don't keep letting other people run your life. Their opinion does not matter. Period.